Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Pokemon Video Game Championships 2016 Mid-Season Showdown in Malaysia right now. And hi, I'm Aklif and this is my co-host, Ismat. And
hi everybody. And right now we're going to be going into top cut for round 2 here, up against our competitors
Stephen Tan
and Destiny Su right here.
And as you know that this will be the top 4 round that will determine who will go to the finals of this mid-season showdown.
Absolutely, everyone's very hyped over here. They're all excited right now and we can't wait to see the match right here.
So as you can see on screen, we have on Stephen Tan's side, he has a Bronzong, Smeargle, Maywile, Salamence, Kyogre and Groudon, whereas Destiny
is right here. It's right, a little bit unorthodox team right here, considering Mawile, Audino, Meowstic, Gastrodon, Yveltal and Primal Groudon, and we've seen these players already play in Swiss rounds, right?
We've seen them both in Swiss rounds being streamed as well. And talking a bit on Stephen's team is actually from the more popularly known Cybertron's Anaheim Regionals winning team, but also it comes from Alexis Gomez, Wakefield's second place regionals team. But we'll talk about the more interesting team today. It's Destiny's team.
Destiny's team, we've seen him like advance all the way to top cut here with an Audino, mind you. Like how most of these players are bringing unconventional mons, I guess, for the niche teams right here. Like Destiny's bringing Audino. We saw Jira in the previous round carrying a Kecleon for that matter.
Even though Jira didn't actually bring it into the tournament, but okay, never mind.
Never mind, hopefully we get to see these Pokemon being utilized right here.
Now, I think the biggest thing coming here from Destiny's side itself is not really the Audino, but how the Gastrodon works well against both Groudon and Kyogre itself.
Exactly, it's a perfect balance, perfect check for that matter.
Correct, I mean like other than maybe a Precipice Blades hitting, but like if you get one Scald off or one Earth Power off, then you're pretty much good to go.
Yeah, you're good to go. And mind you, he's running a Primal Groudon for the matter, so in case if the sun does go up, I'm not sure if the Skull is gonna...
I think how he plays with it is that he mitigates a Kyogre even more afterwards. But right now I'm just worried on how he will be, because we know that Stephen will also be running a Trick Room. Both teams are actually running Trick Room variants this turn, but rather on how he handles hard-hitting stuff like Maywile and Salamence, because we know that Gastrodon can't take too many hits.
Yeah, I mean I'm pretty sure that's his trump card, right?
Yeah, but here we have actually a Meowstic and Yveltal coming from Destiny. We'll be looking on from Stephen's point of view here.
Yeah, Stephen's point's on the screen below, whereas Destiny's on the screen above right here. And wow, the Meowstic and Yveltal, I'm pretty sure Meowstic's gonna be like a very supportive variant.
Yeah, Meowstic, as we've already seen even in the previous side, it acts as a very supportive role, having Gravity, Safeguard,
preventing all the Dark Voids.
Yeah, preventing Dark Voids from going. So actually, a lot of players they choose Meowstic as their anti-Smeargle.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think it works really great, considering that it also has access to Quick Guard as well.
Quick Guard as well to prevent all the potential fake outs and whatnot. I'm not sure what item, although the Meowstic's going to be
usually Meowstic will have a Mental Herb.
A Mental Herb probably. Alright, yeah, true. Definitely.
So I think this turn what Stephen could do is that he could pull off
a Gravity for the matter?
No. Stephen, what he could do this turn is that he actually goes for a Follow Me Water Spout. But for Destiny himself, like, he could go for maybe a Sucker Punch and Safeguard.
What if he wants to, yeah, Safeguard for that matter. I think Safeguard's a perfect play right here because he could then probably swagger himself to boost up the Yveltal.
Oh, but actually, I was thinking Yveltal will actually switch out, but actually he didn't. True. So here we go.
But we do see a
Destiny actually fearing the Dark Void coming there, so a Water Spout here will go out freely from. No, we're actually going for the Ice.
Sucker Punch going onto this.
Yes, it was cancelled out by the Follow Me. It was actually aimed towards Kyogre.
Yeah, true, definitely.
So
I mean, you see a defense
boost goes up and special defense goes down. Nothing much different there. Maybe then Groudon not being able to pop the sash afterwards.
Alright, mind you, now that the Safeguard is up, the Smeargle is technically rendered somewhat unviable in the situation.
Yeah, but I think what's more important now, he can go for Follow Me
with a Water Spout for that matter, and there's nothing Destiny can do to prevent it.
Yeah, can prevent that. Definitely, other than his Yveltal switching out to Groudon.
True, but cancel out the Primordial
So I think what Stephen did there was that he actually predicted that, so good call on him. Like, he made the safest play possible, and as you can see this turn, I'd say Stephen got the better end of the deal.
True, definitely. I'm pretty sure in this turn right now we'll probably see some players are going to initiate the switches right now, probably getting the...
A switch definitely has to happen.
It has to happen in this turn. Now more than ever on Destiny's side. I'm not sure about Stephen right here. Yeah,
there we go. I think Groudon's coming in this turn. Wondering what Stephen will go for, whether he maintains an Ice Beam. Actually, no, and Gastrodon comes out. Wow! But I think it's actually a very good call.
Probably predicting the Water type attack coming right here.
But I think it's a very... But I don't think it will help. It will help that much. And it reveals to actually have Psychic as its one attacking move, I presume. Wow. But as you can see, the special defense drop actually makes a difference.
It's making a very big difference.
So, and Ice Beam actually going up with
onto the Gastrodon side, right?
And actually special defense goes back up. And special attack falls up.
That brings the special defense up to +1, right?
+1, yeah. So,
-1 before.
so we have here a tanky Smurgle, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't think it's gonna be able
It's
to
not.
survive
It's
one.
definitely not gonna last against us.
What?
But this turn, I assume, is that actually a Water Spout will be very good coming from the Kyogre, even though it will boost the
Gastrodon special attack
even
by
though it
1.
will boost the Gastrodon special attack, but I don't think it'll be much of a problem anyways, because Gastrodon can only attack probably with Earth Power onto the
Earth Power,
Kyogre.
yeah, definitely.
And actually, no, here you go. I think the Groudon's coming in, definitely.
I think Destiny is just trying to save them.
And no, Yveltal is coming in. Did Destiny not bring Groudon here?
I'm very confused right now. It's like he's letting Steven let his weather up for the primary of the game.
I'm thinking that Destiny is just like trying to bait a little bit more onto Steven's side, but like Kyogre,
release it,
no,
Ice Beam.
it's just I think it's going actually into the Meowstic slot right there, but it's switched into Yveltal.
I'm very confused here, ladies and gentlemen.
Down goes the flying bacon, and then Nani Moody boost goes out onto the defense.
That means defense
Dropping the accuracy, so Dark Void probably is not gonna hit.
It's not gonna hit for probably the next 2 turns, because right now Safeguard is still up.
Yeah, especially, but yeah, it's, well, oh wait, you're right, it's
still up.
useless.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course.
that's what I'm saying.
Who needs skill when you have Safeguard?
When you have
up?
Safeguard up. But the Smurgle is still free to go for Follow Me for the next
Correct,
2
that's
turns.
for sure, because he didn't taunt it, yes. Nobody can prevent stuff like that happening.
Yeah.
And I think he really needs to switch in Groudon here.
Yeah, Groudon needs to come unless they did not bring it. So
Yeah.
this is where the mind games come in. We see Meowstic
No,
coming
but
back
actually,
out.
Meowstic, so did he not bring Groudon into this match?
It looks like it though. I mean,
I
there's
think
one
so.
Pokemon in the back.
I think the best move you can do is just go. The safest play is actually going for another Ice Beam, but
Onto the Meowstic slot or the Gastrodon?
the brave play would be like the Ballsy play would go for a Water Spout. I actually think in a sense, Destiny has been playing on the fear that he has the Groudon at the back. He's not gonna shoot. But as you know, he could just go for. I think he'll go for an Ice Beam here as well.
Ice Beam. I'm predicting on the Water Spout right now because he needs to take out the Meowstic right now.
I think an Ice Beam because he doesn't dare to boost the
Gastrodon special attack.
I think he should have attacked the Gastrodon. That would be the one. But here goes Skull actually goes in, maybe hoping for a burn.
Hoping for a burn.
That it does a respectable 5%. And no burn coming from there. So yeah, unfortunately Destiny didn't fulfill the skill quota to get the burn right there.
Oh boy. And we do see Groudon coming up from Steven's
And yes,
side.
I think it's a very smart move coming here. So it's a free Precipice Blaze.
If he can connect it though.
If he can connect it, definitely.
Precipice Blaze, the Rock Slide of 2016.
Considering if Earth Power actually hits as well. I mean, if it can KO the Groudon in the first
Or
place.
probably do above 50%. That's what we're hoping for.
So I think what happens is he's gonna Ice Beam and go for Precipice Blades, confirming the KO on it. Best play, I think that's his best play.
Steven's asserting overwhelming offensive output right now.
Yeah,
and
I don't think Destiny is able to catch up with it just because he's been very passive with his leads.
Yeah, for the first entire round actually, there's not much offensive going
so
on.
you get, actually going for a swagger, but Groudon pulling the moves there, actually dodging it, and just to rub it in, he actually hits the Precipice Blades.
Onto the swagger user, which is the Meowstic. And
so there we go, down goes the Meowstic, down goes the Cancerous Tactics.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm sorry, it's skill. Ladies and gentlemen, 50% skill is 100% greatness.
Absolutely. But we don't see Groudon though.
Yeah, exactly. So you were right, he didn't actually bring Groudon into this match. So
I'm pretty sure that's going to be his downfall for this match.
Yeah, he needed Groudon to mitigate the
Primordial Seed.
Yeah, the Primordial Seed. I think that's the most important. With the guess that he could also, with his own Groudon and having a Gastrodon, he mitigates Steven's Groudon as well.
But knowing that he had the Yveltal with the Mawile out here, I'm not sure whether Sucker Punch with Dark Aura Booster could provide the damage.
It could provide a lot of damage for sure. But I think the biggest problem here
Kyogre was overwhelming in the first turn.
Kyogre was way too overwhelming in this round. And the biggest thing in my opinion is that by having two passive leads, like he couldn't do enough damage. Like,
yeah, true.
He should have not gone for Sucker Punch, he just gone for an attack.
Yeah, definitely. Probably a knockoff or a Snarl.
I mean, for all we know, Destiny's Yveltal could be faster. We don't know it at the end of the day.
You had to run the rolls. Yeah. Oh boy, Storm Drain boosting.
So actually, I think that was a Skull and actually going to.
And we just see a Thunder Punch from Mawile.
And actually reveals to have Thunder Punch onto the...
So he does have a way to hit the Kyogre.
Yeah, so he does have a way to... And the next Sucker Punch I think will kill here. But...
Oh, but would...
okay, the best move for Steven actually is attacking with both Pokemon.
Yeah, even if he's gonna lose one Pokemon, regardless, there's damage output then
he needs the damage output so that when his Groudon comes in, he can
Go
just
at least
KO
sweep
both.
the rest, because the ground.
I think the most important thing here is to just bring down the
Gastrodon for the
Gastrodon
mana.
into range of safer range for a Precipice Blades
Blades or
KO.
a Fire Punch for the mana to not
Yeah.
risk the miss on Precipice Blades.
I think he needs to go for a Precipice Blades. So you got a Hyper Voice instead. I don't think this is a good choice, but sure thing, bro.
Gastrodon's gonna eat Citrus Berry right here.
So if this citrus, it really
It's a
have
very
a citrus berry.
bulky Gastrodon. Right?
It's definitely bulky. We know how much bulk it has in VG 2015 previously. The Gastrodon has been an optimal choice for a lot. And actually, there we go. The Ice Beam actually bringing down the KO. Now we already know that the damage rolls were enough there.
True,
So actually going on to the Iron into Kyogre, a very odd move, not being played, and actually not picking up the KO. I think a Sucker Punch there would have been the
Would have been
choice.
better because Kyogre resists the Iron Head right
Or,
there with the
or
typing.
actually just going on a play rough onto the Salamence, but there we go. I think the Intimidate made a really big, mattered a lot there. So
True.
Stephen takes a very convincing 3-1 or 3-0 you could say, going
Yeah,
here.
definitely 3-0 lead on Destiny
And
side.
with both players actually managing to scout out a little bit more information from their opponents.
Hopefully Destiny could not be playing even more passive. Going on to round 2, he needed the damage
Yeah,
output.
he needs Groudon. I think
He
that's the
needed the
most thing.
Groudon in the first round, not mind you, and he needs a way to counter, to check the Smeargle really, because the Smeargle pulling out all the follow me's, he couldn't really offensively deal damage to the Primal Kyogre.
Yes,
I think
the only thing by only relying on the 50% of Swagger, which is skill by the way.
which is skill, by the way, mind you.
Alright? Don't look down on these tactics, man. These people worked hard. I mean, they clicked A a lot.
Alright, now.
In the table. Alright, never mind
Alright,
that.
now.
So, I think we can move on to them already of the team selection screen. So, once again, Stephen here, he has the advantage with the overwhelming offense. Having
Yeah,
both
dual
primals, they're
primals.
just going on and cancelling each other's weathers whenever he pleases. And
Yeah.
with Smeargle providing the pressure of Dark Void,
Follow me, fake
providing
off
all the
and
pressures that I think that Destiny could not mitigate well enough.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes into round 2 right here of Top Cut. These players are already selected the Pokemon. Hopefully we get to see the Groudon now.
Yeah, so once again, the same leads of Gastrodon and Meowstic.
I'm really confused.
No,
Hopefully
it's
it
a
works.
different lead. Before it was Meowstic and Yveltal, now it's
Oh, right.
But also an adjustment coming from
On the Steven side right here, we do see a Smeargle
Salamence and
Salamence.
so here goes Salamence offering the very fast tech move.
Yep.
But will it fear an Ice Beam coming from the Gastrodon as well?
One thing we realized, is Meowstic available to get taunt?
Meowstic does not get
Does
taunt.
not get taunt. So
He gets Quick Guard, he gets Fake Out, a lot of really good moves but not taunt.
yeah, and Thunder Wave as well, but it's pretty mitigated here. So Smeargle is freely able to go for whatever he likes.
I think a
right
Dark Void here is possible. Even or a Follow Me is the safest move because he can just go straight for the KOs if he feels like it.
True, or maybe Steven's fearing the Thunder Wave potential
Yeah.
onto his Salamence right now. You don't want any speed reduction onto your
So here you go, he goes for a Protect on the Gastrodon instead. I think that's it's a good tactic to go for.
Yeah, and we do see a follow me.
I'm possible here, Hyper Voice comes out, but no Double Edge actually goes into the Gastrodon as predicted. And the Psychic onto the Smeargle, possibly trying to break the sash that it
Focus
holds.
sashes are broken.
Doing actually more than 50% and getting the special defense drop.
So
Now,
see the moody rolls right now.
Modiros actually receives special attack and drops its speed. Not too good coming here from Smeargle's end, but as you know, I think this is just very good skill coming from Destiny.
But right now, I'm pretty sure on Destiny's side, right, he could either go for a Psychic from the Meowstic onto the Smeargle and knock him out, and going for an Ice Beam from
Onto the
Gastrodon
but Follow Me could also happen. But then again, like even with the Follow Me,
Yeah.
since Meowstic is faster,
is naturally faster, so he
Yeah.
can knock out the Smeargle if he would like
correct.
to.
So
So I'm pretty sure switch-ins will be being played.
switches
or
could be.
protect.
I think he could just sack his Smeargle this turn and protect
for
with
now.
Salamence. That's the best move. No, actually he switches out.
switch out.
Possibly Kyogre coming in here. No, but
it's
actually
a
Groudon.
Groudon.
Wow. So maybe a Psychic into that
I would like
slot.
to see the Psychic damage onto the Primal Groudon. How much damage would it deal?
Probably not much,
Not
but
much, because the Groudon is a little
because
bit bulky.
Groudon is way too bulky.
And
So-
Meowstic's damage output is really
yeah,
not
considering
that
that if the Meowstic is actually
high. A supportive
yeah,
variant.
it's
like we
supportive
see.
and so we can assume it's bulky with no offensive EVs.
Yeah.
So therefore it might just tickle the Groudon a bit.
But when you see a Gastrodon,
But the Gastrodon actually switches out. I don't think it's a good choice from
there
him.
you know.
And no, actually brings in Maywell. Okay, good choice there for the
intimidation,
intimidation.
yeah.
That mitigates a little bit more offenses.
We do see a
But
protective.
yes, there we go.
also.
Into the predicted protect of the Salamence.
Yeah. Now we'll have to see what the Meowstic goes here.
And actually goes for a safeguard. So alright, a good thing.
Swagger
Swagger!
onto the Mawile and Sucker Punch. I think that'll be a
Yeah, that
pretty
could be a possible thing, but he needs to. I don't think even a +2 will not bring the Groudon in range for a will not bring Groudon to a KO. And
True,
a
definitely.
Hyper Voice and Precipice Blades.
That's overwhelming damage right there.
Would just KO both of them because it doesn't matter. Even with the -1, it deals a ton of damage to a Mewile. Well,
Potentially picking up the knockout for that matter, even if you're
so
-1.
unfortunately, best waifu
Best
Mewile might not be able to make much of a show today.
Yeah.
I was expecting the Audino to come out, but like I said, like we've discussed,
'cause
it's for very niche situations.
teams, niche situations, and we see that Stephen here is bringing a much more caliber team, a little bit more organized as well.
Yeah,
so,
because he knows for the opponent's team, he just needs to go full offense.
yeah, definitely. And Audino won't provide much, I would assume, in this team here.
So actually going for a protect, I think a Swagger onto a Groudon or
Yeah,
the
he
Salamence.
definitely needs some hacks or RNG or skill, like you
Yeah,
said,
he
for
needs-
this.
he needs a little bit more skill to win. And as you see before, that's the best way to win.
Into the Salamence slot right
So
now.
Salamence gets confused. Yeah, will he hit himself? And actually
It
he
does
does.
hit
Destiny
himself.
has a lot of skill rolling with him today. So Precipice Blades actually go with the -1. I wonder how much damage will pull out on a
He won't
Meowstic.
knock out the Meowstic.
And actually doesn't even only
it
does
does a
50%. So it's a 2-hit KO possibly, but if he manages to connect with
A Swagger right now.
yeah, then
onto
it
the
would be
Groudon.
maybe
the
not to the
Mawile?
Groudon. Maybe the best thing is to go on a Mewile. But if he really wants to go for it, then yeah, he can go on the Groudon. Both of them hit the 7 confusions, and the next turn he just sucker punches them.
But here's the thing, right? Will the Sucker Punch from the Mawile, even with +2 attack, be able to knock out?
I don't think a Groudon at full HP. So here we go.
Yeah, here's the
I
thing.
think the sucker punch is gonna come out on the.
I think here's the turn that decides it all, folks.
I think the best thing for him to do is actually go for a sucker punch onto the Salamence right there.
No,
No,
but
actually
you
go for
can
the
see
Groudon. Ooh, as you can see, it
Barely
actually
even
does a lot of
50%.
damage.
It does around 60%, right?
But nope, it doesn't. So if Groudon connects with Precipice Blades, it will definitely KO.
Or an eruption or Fire
Yeah,
Line.
no, the Precipice Blades, I think it's his best move. So it actually does connect with both Pokemon, and Mewile is definitely going down. Oh, actually, it's a
It's
wire!
been a slit off HP here, folks.
So that Intimidate mattered a lot.
yeah,
Possibly, Stephen got a few low rolls there, but
I think we're gonna see Velta coming out right here.
Yveltal could possibly come out
Or
to...
Groudon.
No,
No,
but
because
actually
it's
Gastrodon.
Gastrodon.
So at the back, I assume would be the Groudon and not the Yveltal.
Probably conserving that for the Kyogre, probably to get the weather.
Yeah,
later.
so a Sucker Puncher is definitely gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Now we'll have to
I
see the
think what
protect
here
phase.
is that Stephen should protect with his
Groudon?
with his, yeah, definitely go for a protect this turn, and then just go
Attack
for
with the Salamence.
attack with the
Sack it off.
Salamence. Just sack the
Sack the
Salamence.
Salamence off. He's
Like,
done his part already.
Yeah, his part is already done, and like
The Meowstic is
just-
out at the out the way, right?
just deal with whatever Pokemon it seems necessary. So
Now we'll
actually no
have
protect coming
protect.
from. And Salamence actually gets the attack off passing by. So too bad for Destiny. There's no skill from him, and actually gets a critical hit onto the Gastrodon. So skill, ladies and gentlemen.
Pokemon.
Popping the Citrus Berry there. Will the Precipice Blades actually manage to get
Single
KO?
target right now. I'm highly likely.
Highly likely to get the KO.
Let's see here, folks. As we
So
see
there we
it.
go.
No,
Actually
it's
not gonna
tanky
get so
enough to
revealing
survive.
how much bulk it has. Oh, actually the Intimidate coming there.
Intimidation with the
So
Citrus
Earth
Berry
Power
as well.
picking up the KO onto the Groudon. Great job there.
Now we'll have to see which primal. I'm pretty sure Steven's gonna conserve
Stephen's
the
gonna-
Kyogre for
no,
the last Pokemon.
Stephen will
to
just
come out.
send in his Kyogre distant, maybe to scout out speeds, and then later on the next turn he'll switch out if he feels it's necessary. Oh, but no, actually
But we just see
Smirgle.
Smirgle. Yeah, we
Okay,
totally
never
forgot the
mind.
Smirgle is still in the back, ladies and gentlemen.
And Yveltal actually comes in, so
There's
there
no
is no
Groudon.
Groudon in this match. Once again, Destiny pulling off very odd plays by not bringing Groudon. I don't know why he wouldn't bring Groudon, because Groudon is his best asset, both offensively and changing the weather.
Yeah, and mind you, Destiny's side has no speed control for the matter. It's mostly a Mawile, Meowstic,
Yeah, maybe
and Gastrodon for the matter.
maybe I was expecting the Meowstic to have maybe a trick
Maybe a
room or
trick
stuff.
room or something to let the Mawile go for it, but we didn't see that.
Yeah, so I think here follow me. Yep, and a hyper voice here. So if he breaks out the confusion here, it'll be great. But
Yeah.
no, actually it stays confused.
No.
And it actually
Yeah,
manages to get
somehow.
hyper voice off. A little bit bad skill there. So Yveltal actually goes for the sky drop onto the Smirgle, but this still doesn't help it anyways because the hyper
Gastrodon will be
voice will,
knocked out.
will connect with the. And the accuracy falls again. But I don't think that's even a problem here because
Will we be able to see Skydrop pull through the game? I don't think
no,
so.
Skydrop won't change the game because he's gonna KO
The Gastrodon.
with a hyper voice anyways, as long as he breaks out confusion or
And
confusion.
once
I think
Smirgle
this turn he
does
will.
come down, if he does survive from Smirgle, the Dark Void might be able to go off because there's no safeguard.
Yeah, so as we see just now, the Gastrodon actually trying to go for a double attack, but Hyper Voice definitely picking up the KO onto the Gastrodon.
Down goes Gastron, and Yveltal is against the world right now, folks.
I don't think Yveltal can handle this world.
Not this world.
Yeah. So you got dropping the Smuggle out of the sky, KOing it, but now it's just
Yveltal against probably.
it's just breakfast for Kyogre and Salamence. That bacon looks delicious for them.
Definitely. All we can just see is an Ice Beam or Hyper Voice coming right here, and it seals the deal for Steven Tan.
So whether Steven likes his bacon breakfast loud and proud with a Hyper Voice, or ice cool with an Ice Beam.
Chilled bacon. Folks.
Chilled bacon, the meta.
I am so done here, folks.
So there you go. I think here for Stephen, he's taking a very convincing 2-0 win into it. Sucker Punch going onto his Salamence. Hoping for a crit. No, but there's no crit there. Hyper Voice connecting. Not gonna KO the Yveltal, but the Ice Beam will.
Definitely, the Ice Beam will pick up KO, finishing off those chilled bacon right now.
So chilling out the bacon at the end of the day. So I think so. Let us congratulate Stephen Tan for making it to the finals of this mid-season showdown.
Right, I can't wait to see the finals right here.
Yeah.
It'll be Stephen going up against
Stephen Tan versus
who's in the final?
Stephen Tan versus Jira.
So it's like a Malaysia versus Thailand match, right? For finals?
Yes. So we're gonna see another unorthodox team in finals having.
Yeah, you'll be surprised if
by the Kecleon.
Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm really hyped.
And Stephen's a very strong and stable team of the double primals and Bronzong. I've still yet to see Bronzong Bean come on field.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think Steven see it as a necessary to bring out the Bronzong
because if he expects Destiny's team to also be Trick Room, there's no need for him to set up Trick Room.
True. What if Steven did set up the Trick Room and Destiny's team might have been slower because of the
yes,
Mawile, the
because you have
Gastron.
Mawile, you have Gastron, which doesn't.
It would have benefited Destiny even more if the
So
Trick
like
Room
he
was
should have
up.
just his best move is just attacking with this Pokemon itself.
Absolutely. So I'm pretty sure Steven had a convincing win right there. Destiny, although he played well, he just didn't bring the proper Pokemon
I
to
think
battle.
he just needed Groudon there.
He needed
he
the
just
Groudon
Groudon for the offensive and weather support there.
Weather support.
So we'll cut off the stream a bit here and we'll catch you for the finals of the mid-season showdown Pokemon BGC Malaysia. Thank you very much.
Alright, we'll see you next time, folks.